Hello, my name is Sean. Today we're going to be doing a tutorial on sounds. Hello, good morning, and I am back. I'm sorry I've been gone for like ever because I have been doing all my academic good junk, so my bad. I'll be back. I'll be tending to this thing now. I'm just gonna get sounds out of the way, like everything about sounds in this one session. So, um, we're gonna do this all about sounds, yeah. But okay, let's just get this started. Okay, so the difference between I'm just gonna put down a sound. The difference between where's my? Can I? Okay, there we go. What? Okay, so some people have been questioning about what kind of sync they should be using. Like, if you heard the term I gotta make that bigger. I miss you guys. Not even. I mean, I do miss you guys. I miss you guys. I spelled even, but event and stream and a new one start. Oh my god. Event stream start. It's all located down in. If you put down a sound, I just got like a random set here. If you just put down the sound, it'll show up as the blue thing. I hope you guys know that already. But just how to import sound, you basically control R or import. It's down at file import, and then either to stage, to library, import video, and I don't know what open external library is. Let's try that. Okay, so that's basically how to import sounds. These three things you guys probably might not have heard start, but I use it in place of event. Okay, so event, it's basically if you play it on one frame, it'll continue playing. Like if let's remove this sound because I don't want overlapping. So I put like an event sound here, and if I only put it in like let's say 3 frames, that's 3 frames. Like yeah, three frames. Then it'll keep playing until the actual sound is done. So if I set this in event, this is how you set it up. Just click the sound, and then it's either in your properties tab. You probably have it on your right side. So if you put it on event, it'll be like it'll keep playing until the whole file is done. Like it's good for sound effects on a game, but I usually don't use that at all because I don't make games. And stream is very good. If you stream is basically very maneuverable. If you tell it to cut in like a frame, like if I cut it at frame 50, frame 50, and I start it at let's say frame 7. If I play this, it'll only play this section that's shown right here. So if I actually play it, and then it stops right there. So that's stream, and that is useful for manipulating sound effects. Start, it's basically like event, but it doesn't overlap. Like if you replayed it, like I don't know how to explain this, but if you have an action here, I'll actually do this. Okay, go to frame 1, set this on start. If I actually play it, it'll never really overlap because it's actually going back and forth, actually let me just okay. A W. You can see it's not overlapping unlike event. It actually just if you keep replaying it, it'll play continuously forever as a loop. But yeah, that's start. I don't like using event because it overlaps the sound effects and it just makes it obnoxious when you're trying to replay. But start, it doesn't overlap and stuff, so that's all good. Got that out in 5 minutes, sweet. Okay, so Oh, sound editing, yes. Set back this to stream. Let's ignore this. Cancel these babies. Sound editing. Okay, sound editing. Basically, click on this. You'll see your all this good stuff right here. So editing. There's left channel, which is basically play the sound only from your left speaker. In a way, right channel is the right speaker, only from the right speaker. Fade from left to right. You'll start at the left left channel and then fade all the way, isolating from the right channel, and vice versa, and the right to left. Fade in, obviously it fades in from no sound to full volume, and then fade out, it fades out at the very end, full volume to no sound. Custom is, so let me show you now. Custom, this is sound editing. You could enter it by custom right here, or just press edit. Okay, so what did I say? Custom editing, cutting in boxes. Okay, so the boxes represent how, like, the volume of how your sound is played. Like, if I actually put this right here, this is the left channel. Above the above is the first, or the left. Above is the left channel. The bottom is the right channel. Because if you look at here, if I put this in the left channel, only the left channel is only full volume right now, and the right channel is all the way down. That's what the boxes represent. The boxes and the lines represent how much volume it is. So, left channel, right channel, fade from left to right. You can see, actually no, fade in. You can see both channels are at 0, and then it starts all the way at full volume at some interval or something. Fade out, it'll actually fade out all the way right here. So it'll actually fade out to no volume, from full volume to no volume. And if I do custom, let's put this back to none. You don't have to do custom right now, but you just put none and just put boxes, it'll automatically do custom. But if I just don't want the static, like this part from frame 0 to 20, you can see these are the frame marks. So you could change it from frames to seconds. Is zoom out, zoom in. I like to have it in frames so I could keep track. If I just want the fallback part rather than the static, this is the static part, basically. So basically, just cut this out. Put the part where you don't want the volume and stuff. That's one way to cut it, like this. Put both channels in 0 until you can see where the sound actually goes, where it actually queues up to the fallback thingy. Another way to cut it is basically like this. This part, this little one bar, you can move this. You can move this, and it'll maneuver sounds. It'll actually carry out the boxes that you edited, but it'll move the sound. The white part obviously is the played part, and the gray part is actually the not played part. So that's another way to cut it. And you could move these boxes as much as you want. You can't make them like pass each other because it's supposed to be a linear mapping. But I think you can only have you can only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes total for each channel. So you could move this however you want. So 8 boxes. You can't have more. It's really sad, but 8 boxes is pretty versatile. So that's how you edit sound. You can see it'll actually fluctuate because I totally messed up the custom thingies. Like, it's totally whack right now. And sound composites. Heck yeah, I want to do that. What the hell? Let's let's use this. I was so unprepared. Okay, let's use this. Okay, we're gonna use, this is my 20 seconds till you die part thingy. So we're gonna use this for reference. Sound composites, basically, what is that? Sound composites. Oh, I gotta tell you guys about like primary sounds and enhancers. We actually get some enhancer. Basically, enhancers, or primary sounds is the sound that you actually want. You want emphasized, like the hitting, the kicking, pretty obvious stuff, etc. Enhancers is basically like additions to the sound, the primary sound that you're actually trying to emphasize. Like the gore enhancer, if you put a punch sound, that's your punch sound. If you put a punch sound and then enhance it with a gore thingy, you could do this with any sound, but I like to label. Well, mine was already pre-labeled, so enhancers. If you put an enhancer, like the gore enhancer, in a punch sound, then it'll sound like somebody was punching like this gory poop rope or something. Same with like hard enhancers, it's like a thud. Crunch enhancers, those are my sounds personally, but crunch provided by Pepper. Provided by Pepper. Side effects of the gods. But yeah, those. Where is my crunch enhancer? Oh, it's right here. I like crunch enhancers because it actually makes it sound like bones are shattering. Bones are shattering. But yeah, those are basically primary sounds and enhancers, all that good junk. And combining sounds, basically just make them line up. If they don't sound synced, just use the edit button. Oh my god, use the edit button, or just delete one until it's synced and stuff. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be not noticeably different, you know, or not noticeably separable. Like you can distinguish which sounds are which. Just make them combined. And yeah, this is all preference. The sound composites are all preferences. Actually, put this right here. Copy. No. Paste. So I have a punch. That's my main sound. This is 2 frames back. You can see what is this? You can see they're all basically lined up in frame 19 or something. They're all basically lined up in this highlighted frame. I have a punch sound. That's my main sound. It doesn't have to be layered. It's either way. It's gonna be playing the same. That's another enhancer I like to use, the Omega, to make it more emphasized, the punching sounds. And then there's my enhancer to make it sound like I'm punching like a dead pig. And the death, well, that's a voice, so this doesn't even belong here, but you can do that. And the sound quality, which is, it's in, go to your properties tab, it's on publish, click on settings, not formats, but make sure that you have flash, not Swift. Obviously you're gonna have to have that checked in. Yeah, this is from audio stream down, like this part, the JPEG quality, you can just change that and stuff, but that doesn't relate to sound. Anything from the audio stream down is your sound sound property thingy modifying things. Okay, so the file size, the lower this is, the lower your file size is going to be. But the higher this is, the higher your file size is going to be. The lower, it's going to suck more, like it's going to sound like garbage more. Like if I have it set to like 8 kbps, which is kilobytes per second, that's going to suck. It's going to be just like a warble. You'll just hear like static mainly. 160 kilobytes per second, it's pretty baller. You could totally do that and it'll sound like a god. So this only acts on stream, and this only acts on event. The only thing I'd warn you is if you put the event all the way to like 160, it'll increase your file size like a shiz ton, because I don't know why the event is a file size raper right now. It rapes your file size if you put it all the way up. Quality, just fast, best, medium. I use best because best is best, ha. Compressions, I don't even know what this is, but always have it in MP3 because MP3s seem to be the most compressible compression here. Oh, and to remove the to remove the levels, like the levels, just uncheck this. Uncheck this for the love of God. Just uncheck this, okay? Because it'll be a benefit to you. So yeah, that's it. That's for sounds. Thank you for watching, and I'll do more things. Sorry, I was gone for like forever and forever. So yeah, thank you for watching. I gotta exit this now. Bye.